Hello YouTube, Kaitlyn here, and what's your craziest college experience? So the other week I mentioned that I had a really awesome roommate during college who did not take her clothes off in front of me or do any other kind of strange, awkward things that previous camp roommates had done. But that doesn't mean that Melissa and I were immune to the strange things that can happen on college campuses, especially when alcohol is involved. Melissa and I were never really alcohol drinkers while in college, and especially since this story takes place when we were sophomores and living on a substance-free hall, it makes it especially interesting. You see, this embarrassing story didn't happen to us. It just happened around us. As roommates, we had developed a nightly routine. Melissa would usually take her shower at night, and I would read in my bed until she came back. Sometimes I'd make a last trip to the bathroom and make sure that I locked the door on the way back in. Not that we thought anybody was gonna break into our room in the middle of the night, because we lived on the 3rd floor and in a pretty quiet hall, but it's just, we wanted to be safe. But the one night that I didn't get up and make a trip to the bathroom or take out my contacts or something in which I would have to get out of bed and check the door, this happened. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday, meaning it was Wednesday and it has now become Thursday. Not Thursday night now become Friday, aka Thirsty Thursday. It's Wednesday, essentially Thursday. There's no reason for what happened to have happened. You see, I wake up to someone stumbling into the room and falling down at the foot of Melissa's bed. My thought process is, oh my gosh, something is wrong with Melissa. And so I sit up in bed and say, Melissa? And then I can see her sitting in her bed and she responds by saying, Kaitlyn? And there's still someone at the foot of her bed. Uh-oh! This is the point where I realize that this person seems to be crouched over with their hair kind of down towards the floor in a really awkward position. Melissa, being the caring soul that she is, says, are you okay? Do you need some help? Are you lost? You know, what's going on? Essentially in her wonderfully nice way. The person just kind of grunts or says something very unintelligible. I don't really know. At this point, I don't really know what's going on. I'm still like way back in a dream that I was having, so this is blowing my mind. And then the girl at the foot of Melissa's bed gets up and pulls on her underwear and her pants. Oh dear. Wait, are you telling me that now you'd have to know the layout of the room, but to Melissa and I, we both knew that at the foot of her bed, the only thing that she could be crouching on would be Melissa's trash can. Oh no. Oh yes. Girl leaves, closes the door, doesn't say anything to us, and Melissa and I just kind of stare at each other in the dark for a second, and then we just go back to sleep because maybe it was all a really weird dream. We get up the next morning and look at each other in such a way that we know that that was not a dream. That was in fact quite a reality, and it became an even better reality when Melissa checked her trash can and found it full of urine. Oh. Yes, that happened. That actually happened. But what's strange about it is that that girl lived on our hall, a substance-free hall, mind you. And I don't think she was drunk. Like, I think everybody else thinks that she was, anyone I tell this story to, but I really think that she sleptwalked. Because I don't understand. You see, this girl had never been in our room. How did she know that the trash can was there? She came through that door with such purpose. I don't know. I guess you could have confused our room for the bathroom because the bathroom was in the same place on the opposite end of the hall, but I don't know. I don't know. I think she was sleepwalking. I don't know. Moral of the story, lock your doors, girls, and drink in moderation or not at all, or just make sure you have a non-drunk, sober buddy who can make sure that you go to the bathroom in the real bathroom, not some random person's trash can. This has been another episode of Crazy College Stories with Kaitlyn. So has anybody ever peed in your trash can or done something incredibly weird to you while in college? If you were in college, if you haven't been in college yet, obviously this wouldn't apply, but maybe you've done something. Maybe you've gone to a camp, like my weird naked roommate camp story. Just tell me in the comments and be sure to share and subscribe and favorite and like and all of those wonderful things because I love you so much. See you guys next Thursday.